Somebody underestimated you, and it's costing them everything. You see, we live in a world where people believe that if you're kind, you're a walkover. It's their opportunity to take advantage of somebody, but it doesn't work like that. Some people believe if you're humble, you're a fool. So when you do stand up for yourself, they're like, why are you acting like this? What's wrong? Nothing is wrong. We just decided to stand up. But because you're humble, they're like, you're normally humble. Meaning you're normally a fool. No. You were never a fool. You were only humble. Being humble doesn't mean you're a fool. It means you have wisdom, actually, to know when to speak and when not to speak, when to say something and when not to say something. A lot of people see good people as opportunity. Yeah, man. She's a good girl, they would say in Jamaica. Yeah, man. A good girl. Meaning, yeah, man. It's somebody that I can control. It's somebody that I can tell a lie and she won't look into it. Players love good girls. Because what you're saying is, this is somebody who won't figure me out. I'll get to have her and have many, and she's such a good girl. I'll tell her to go to bed and she just go to bed. I get to do what I want. But the Lord doesn't want you to be good only. He also wants you to be wise. He doesn't want you to be a Christian only. He also wants you to be a warrior. Which means there's a balance. God is the balance. That is why life isn't fair. Because life is balanced. Night, day, up, down, wrong, right, left, right. So we live in a world where people want equal rights and justice, but there is actually none. Because life itself isn't equal, it's balanced. There's a season for everything, even hurricanes, where destruction comes. So, to anyone who wants to survive, have to ride the tides of life and stop trying to push against the current. So, not even the government can give you equal rights. But that's for another day. That's politics. But someone took you for a fool. When you came into somebody's life, this could be a landlord, this could be a partner, this could be a workplace, this could be a ministry. They took your humility, your subtleness, sometimes your age, as a walkover. They took your kindness to be that you're probably afraid of them because of who they are, but you were never afraid of them. I saw in this vision a person going under a huge bridge, something like you'd see in the States, on the highway, train stations, the metros, or Panama. And they were going there to try to hang somebody's destiny up out of bitterness. And this bitterness came because the person is not allowing them to take advantage of them. They were trying to milk the person for the family. They were trying to milk the person for the bloodline. It's like this person is a breadwinner. And the bloodline put pressure on them. That is not even how breadwinners go, but they're sinners. So they do it their way, not God's way. Because even as a breadwinner, sometimes you have to go away and become. Then the family come to you, Joseph. Because you can't help them as you grow. It will keep you, slow you down. But when they're sinners, they think they got it all figured out. And in this case, the family put pressure on that person. So nobody in the family really brings an income in. Because, for one, they're lazy. Because that is just wrong. putting pressure on a guy like that. And because they know the love the person have for them, they take advantage of it. And it's like, no, every business, every interaction, the breadwinner is putting pressure on the business people, the business partner, the deals, because they're putting pressure on him. And it is interfering with what should have been a smooth ride. And then now it's starting to become an argument because, business, sometimes there are discrepancies, sometimes there are delays in payment, sometimes the other party is still awaiting a payment. But because of this mixing of the business with the pleasure, family is the pleasure in this case, the person is trying now to flip that pressure, which is the devil trying to bring warfare, but it has backfired. And the person picked it and decided that they're not going to be a fool. And they were blatant, they were plain. So now they came to the person, number one, for the person to feel afraid. They keep like showing up with people, like they want you to feel outnumbered, but you don't feel threatened because greater is he on the inside of me than who is in this world. So they started to take it physical. Anytime the devil get physical, he's losing because the spirit, he can no longer do nothing. So now he's acting like a child. So they might be annoying you, picking on you, trying to trouble your house, trouble your life, trying to threaten your job, because they're trying to control you and it's not working. So now they're trying to do everything, but the Lord will deal with them. And it's like the person just stood up and said no. And they decided to spite the person by afflicting the person physically, troubling something that the person needs. And the person told them that it's not going to be well for them. And those people went under a bridge and decided that they're going to pin up, trouble spiritually the person's destiny. But those people are in trouble because there's no enchantment against Jacob and there's no divination against Israel. Every enchantment and every divination is backfiring right now. Their evil is going to be like Haman. They're going to set the gallows and they're going to be hung on the gallows. For the Lord said he will bless everyone who blesses people, and he will curse everyone who curses people. It is written. And the Lord said, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. They might think they knew who you are, but I don't even think some of us really yet know who we are. But we know some bit about the God we serve. And the Lord said, woe. Somebody put woe unto those who trust in chariots. Amen. Their arrows have failed. Somebody's waking up that you're not an easy target. Remember who you are. We are world changers. Share this message. Bye.